I think people need an alternative to college. I know a lot of people go to college, get a lot of debt. Hold on. A lot of people go to college and get a lot of debt and then regret it. So if we can get to people before they go to college and regret it, and maybe college is their route, but if we can show them alternative routes to success, I think that that's the most powerful thing that we can kind of do for like society, personally, right? So with that being said, I don't know where you get Age LLC from because nobody in my testimonial even says anything about LLC in my testimonials. I think you said something about them not having stuff to show. Hold on.
Wait.
I get that you're excited. I get it, but let's have a conversation. You said they have nothing to show for it. The thing is this: one thing about entrepreneur.
Guys, go to the OnlyFans. We don't give a fuck. Go to the OnlyFans. Go to the Instagram. It's link in bio. You already know. Anyway, Cookie X.
Yeah. Just go ahead and get out of here. I don't even know why they would like say that. Just coming on my platform saying a bunch of dumb stuff. All right. So with that being said, guys, as far as like rushing to buy a Lamborghini and do all this stuff, you can do that. But like one thing you gotta realize is like sacrifice is the only form of payment in the history of the world, and delayed gratification is a big thing. So a lot of times people make 100,000, they want to spend 100,000. What you should do is try to live off as little as possible and invest most of your money. And once your passive income exceeds your earned income, at that point you're free. That's the name of the game. That's what wealthy people do. Because you can get rich and spend a lot of money. Like it's easy to spend $1 million. It's easy to spend $100 million, to be completely real. But if you have assets that pay you $1 million a year, every year, you're wealthy. Nobody can really like take that like away from you. It's really hard to mess that up. Mm-hmm. So it's just different. Most people who are rich are not trying to like. They're not really. It's not about the money. They're going for freedom, and that's what I think most people want is freedom.
Mm-hmm. Freedom. I don't know
why they like did it. That was kind of weird.
People are weird. See Marie TV, you're coming on. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think it finally joined. If my connection is bad, but I do have a question about business, like but first I wanted to. Can y'all hear me?
Can you hear? What's your name? Where are you from?
My bad. My name is Sierra. I'm from Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
Michigan. First, I really wanted to like applaud y'all because I feel like this was smart. Like y'all are trying to like get y'all audience from being like in a poly relationship. Y'all trying to like get, views or whatever. And I think that's smart because like a way to do that is to do something that like people don't see. To do something that like people don't see all the time. So I think that's good. A question I got is like, what advice would y'all give to like a new business who doesn't know how to set up the LLC? Because I was trying to search like business funding.
I would go and learn from somebody personally. Like for me, I feel like the biggest part, like you guys either pay with time or you pay with like money. Like you can make all your own mistakes and try to figure everything out on your own and look up everything on YouTube and try to figure it out and mistake your way to success. Mentorship, whether that's paid, whether that's free, however you want to do it. I like to learn directly from people that have the success that I want. So when you were trying to get business funding, whoever it is that you trust, find an industry leader that you can trust, that you like their results, and like learn from them. Right? It's just way faster. And I hope that any entrepreneur that's watching this, the number one mistake people make is not investing into themselves. You guys got to get in as many rooms as possible. Okay? I like to give a lot of free game. I like to give a lot of free information. Right? So, because to be honest, like my coaching, like my stuff is not really for everybody. It's for a very specific person, but I like to still help people. But you guys got to start going out there, getting into like the marketplace and getting like the skills. Go to seminars, hire coaches, hire mentors, literally all that, and just learn as much as you can. So if you want that, I can get you pointed in like the right direction. If you kind of want to go like your own route, the best advice I can say is like find somebody who really knows what they're doing and go and learn directly from them. Because one thing about me, I don't pretend to like know what I'm talking about if I don't know what I'm talking about. I kind of like stay in like my lane, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
So
go ahead.
I just saw some of the comments like, I'm like, y'all get on here being their biggest fan. I feel like a lot of viewers on here, what y'all don't understand is that we in a time where social media is a real career now. So I feel like it's smart that y'all came together and y'all put y'all poly relationship on social media to build your platform to build wealth. Because I think in Olivia bio would say something about building wealth through social media or something like that. That's smart. I feel like half y'all in these comments, y'all need to do the same thing. Y'all need to get on social media and y'all need to start posting because this income is like big. Like it's a really big thing. And y'all do it anyway. Your boyfriend, he probably dating X, Y, and Z anyways. So y'all might as well all come together and get on live every night and build your platform so y'all can build income. Instead of bashing these people, I think
There's a, I think
it's
there's
smart.
I think there's a lot of poly relationships, and I feel like people can do that, but like we didn't do this to like make money. Like we don't like ask people for like money. Like we genuinely just want to like help people, and for us, like we want to like genuinely just like change the conversations. Like I know
But I
people think,
feel like that's
oh,
not true because
breaking it in from lives, but that's just literally not true.
y'all do say that y'all made this platform to give people business advice, but the big thing on your live says, would you be in a poly relationship? It doesn't say, young professional women, do you have a business? Young people, do you have a business? So y'all know where y'all trying to put the attention, which again, I said is smart because it's controversial. So it gets the people going, it gets the people in. But what I'm saying is, no, y'all are not just here to give business advice because that's what is right there. It says poly
We give
relationship.
advice on relationships if people want that. We give advice on friendships. We give advice on life. We give advice on everything. So
Mm, makes sense. But that's all I had. That's all I had
okay.
to say.
Okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
Bye. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Royalty May, I'm trying to bring you on. Let's get to 1,000,000 likes.
Double tap that screen, y'all. Double tap, double tap, double tap.
Double tap. Let's get to 1,000,000 likes. Okay, so 1,000,000 likes. 1,000,000 likes. A million likes. Double tap the screen. We'll bring on the next guest. Let me look and see who the next guest is. Okay, we got her. 1,000,000 likes. We have a lot of people in that. Okay, we got some interesting people. Let's get this to 1,000,000 likes so we can bring them on. Cause let's bring people on. Let's bring it on. We got some baddies in here. Ooh, we got rappers in here. Okay. We're 100,000 away from 1,000,000 likes. Miss Rocket. Nice. A 1,000,000 likes. We're almost there.
Yo, double tap the screen. We're at 981, 985, 991. Thank y'all for bringing us this far. 1,000,000. I appreciate y'all.
$1 million. We got 1 million. Okay, I'm about to bring somebody on. Royalty May, you coming on? Hello, Royalty May.
Hello.
Hey, can you turn the camera
Hi.
on?
Yes. How you?
Okay, I just sent it.
All right, I'm in bed right now, but I just got a few questions.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Royalty. I'm from Philly.
Wait, you're kind of muffled. I think your speaker's on cheese or something.
Can y'all hear me now?
Better, that's better.
Okay, I'm Royalty. I'm from Philly. I just got a couple of questions.
Wait, sorry, I didn't get the name. Say that again.
Royalty.
Royalty. I love that. Her name's
Yeah.
Royalty.
Okay, Sean, you were just up here talking about freedom, and that baffled me because the two girls beside you, they're not free.
Actual
According to the live, like I be sitting back watching the live, watching your body language, and
So
it
we're
just
not free
speaks a
because
lot.
of body
It
language?
speaks a
Question.
lot. Not even just that. I want to
Are you
know.
free?
I want to know how is this a poly relationship when the two girls aren't attracted to each other? Shit. When the two girls aren't attracted to each other, it's giving showing you're cheating in
That's a
Olivia's
great.
face.
You said it's given who?
Showing you're cheating in Olivia's in Shanice's face.
Okay, I'm with you. So, with that being said, poly just means many, meaning more than one, and there's more than one woman in this
It's.
relationship.
I'm gonna let you talk.
So, because there's more than one woman in this relationship, is more than a one-on-one relationship. Therefore, by the dictionary definition, is poly.
Um, I feel like poly have a deeper relationship than that. I'd rather say they got an open relationship, but
We're not.
So
We're not
open
in an
that
open
we don't
relationship.
talk to any other guys.
okay. Sean, you said that you said for people to DM you and text you free game for you to put them on, right?
Yes, give people actual strategies that they can take and use to like implement in their business, in their life. So, yes.
Right. I text you free game, and you basically told me to go to the bank and get a loan.
Okay. For what? What are the two? There's two strategies that I give. A loan for what?
My credit,
No,
which I
see, that's
already
my.
knew.
Could you just listen? Like most people, if they're going to start a business, they're going to need a business loan. Like they're going to need a business to start a business. You either need it, especially if it's passive. You need either a lot of money. Now you can either use your money or you can use the bank's money. If somebody wants to start something that's $50,000, do you think it's easier for most of them to use their own money or the bank's money?
Their own.
It's
How
easier.
many people have $50,000 saved up?
I mean,
What percentage of America has that saved up?
probably a lot.
See, a lot. Okay,
Are you
46%
Wait.
don't even have $1,000 for an emergency. 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. And I think it's so funny how y'all will go and finance a car, but you won't finance something that will help pay you 10 to 15,000 a month. That's crazy. You'll go pay 50,000 for a car, but you won't pay $50,000 for a business or $50,000 for some real estate that'll change your life. Make it make sense. You'll go pay $50,000 for a college education to make $40,000 a year, but you won't go and pay $50,000 for something that'll pay you 10 to 15,000 a month. That's crazy to me. So again, people can kind of do what they want to do in different strokes for different folks, but like let's not get it confused. You have legitimate strategy that you can go and take and implement to make $10,000 to $15,000 a month. And for most people, if they're spending $50,000, I think it'd be easier for them to use the bank's money versus saving up $50,000. And most people, even if they have $50,000, they still are going to want to use the bank's money. That's just how it is.
See, you like flipping shit.
No, I like telling the truth.
No, you like flipping shit, and I
You know,
learned that from watching these lives.
coming up with silly narratives.
No,
What's the
you like to
biggest
flip
business you've ever?
stuff.
Biggest business you've ever built?
What's the what?
What's the biggest business you've ever built?
I'm actually in the process of building a
All right,
business with my
you're in the
sister.
process. What's the most amount of money you've made in a year?
Over $50,000.
All right, congratulations. Some people never achieve that, but you've yet to touch six figures. So what do you know about making six figures?
I want to know, what do you know about making six figures? And you're
All right, well,
like,
this is what I know. This is what I know about making six figures. One of the most influential billionaires literally put me in one of his marketing campaigns, talking about how he took me from making $250,000 a year to over $1.3 million a year. So a billionaire is literally using me as a case study, as an example for hundreds of thousands of people to see. I think I know a thing or two. If I can make a couple million, I think I know a thing or two about teaching somebody how to make $10,000 versus somebody, with no disrespect, I'm not attacking you, but I'm saying